go ahead
initiative?
and roll initiative. Yeah.
All right.
I think my internet accidentally made me more Bouldaire, like, because I don't even know what the hell we're doing besides
second natural 20 in a row.
13.
15 total.
Natural 20 again.
Wait, we're rolling initiative?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got 13.
Natural 20 for a total of 19.
Oh no!
I feel like that's the worst
rolled a
part.
I rolled a 1, a natural
Your
1.
character.
Plus 3, so 4.
I rolled a 13.
I'm so grossed out that I can't even process.
And Jezreel.
15.
Okay.
Briz is like
Can I take
white in the
this
face.
moment? Can I take this moment to cast Bardic Inspiration?
Yep.
I'm keeping a held action.
On who do I want to cast it on?
Actually, I think I can change my thing. I'll look at who you're casting inspiration on then.
I think I'll cast it on Briz-Atar.
All right, then I will give Briz guidance. And we'll just juice you up for skill challenges.
And I still got 2 uses. I'll save them.
I
though.
have infinite uses.
How much were the kebabs again?
Oh, 1 copper.
1 copper each.
I'm giving Sylvia 2 copper, and I'm just gonna be like, sorry.
Sylvia go, thank you. And it just grin.
Let me mark that stuff off though really quick.
And are we keeping with the rule that I can give people the cards, or was that only for the...
You can give them a card, but remember it's 1 card per long rest, right?
Yeah, it's my bonus action card.
Yeah.
Do I want to give it to you, or do I want to keep it? I'll hold on. Actually, no. Hey, Briz, you're going to be in charge of all of the skill challenges. Don't attack anything. I am going to give you Sanctuary.
Sanctuary.
Okay.
It makes it really, really hard to hit you.
In that case, do we all have to be to that flag, or can just one person get there?
They said only...
yeah.
Yeah, they
Beyond
said we
your
just have to
party?
get the flag.
This is
As
fucking
long as we
done.
can get to the chest
I'm putting
and get the flag.
118 gold on our team.
I'm putting 500 gold on us.
I'm putting 100 gold.
Sylvia's gonna do 40.
What's the outcome, actually? Is it still 2 to 1?
Yeah.
300 to 1 odds.
Yes, because it's your party.
2 to
Not
1.
your first
Okay.
your party's first fight, so yeah.
I'm gonna do 100.
Don't attack, just focus on getting the flag. Got it. I do this in World of Warcraft all the time.
I will, I am putting a hand on Briz's shoulder, looking dead into his eyes, and just say, do not attack anything. It is imperative that you do not hit things.
I'm just gonna nod, and then I'm gonna look at Bouldaire. You hear that, buddy? You gotta do all the attacking for me.
Because if you
I was gonna kill everything besides you guys.
And I will demonstrate it. I'm going to take out my mace, try and swing at him, and just hit the ground. Like, I can't physically bring myself to attack you. That is what the spell I have cast on you will do. Unless you attack something.
I got it. Don't attack anything.
All right. Let's do this.
So he can't be hit. But what if someone like stumbles?
They have to pass a wisdom save to attack him.
So if someone like gets pushed into him, does that still count?
For the person that's pushing somebody into him. For AoE stuff, like Fireball, it doesn't work, but that's only AoE stuff.
Yeah, I doubt too many monsters know Fireball. So
Yeah. if they know Fireball against us, we were predisposed to lose from the beginning.
Yeah. We'd have to have a conversation with the DM.
Yeah.
Hey, hey.
That sounds threatening.
It'd be more of like, hey DM, I have a question. The fuck?
Hey DM, I have a question. Can we get a new DM?
Not
Could
it.
you, could you maybe not?
Yeah. All right. So I think we're ready.
All our bets are in.
All right, if you are ready, then go ahead and move you up to the entrance.
I'm just gonna look at the group like, all right, fellas, it's go time.
Not in character. Just want to say that now.
I'm so Sanctuary doesn't take my concentration, by the way.
Really?
Yeah. It's not a concentration spell. So you still have guidance.
Hell yeah.
All
I am
right.
going to take the lead on this one and look for traps of any sort while we're moving.
I'll follow kind of closely behind to start moving in the way if there's any monsters or anything. to attack.
So, Verity, you're up first.
All
Unless
right.
you guys want to move as a party.
I'll head all the way down the stairs. Does it look covered like it's gonna be dark in here?
There is lighting. Because obviously the audience has to be able to see. But it's dim lighting.
All right, I will cast light on my shield.
Okay.
And just have it out and glowing. I have my mace away, so my other hand is free. And I will. I'll head right, but I'm gonna check for traps while I'm going.
All right. So I'm trying to figure out which way is right.
It's this one. Down.
All right.
And since I still have movement, I'll go down to the end of the hall, making sure to just keep track for traps.
Oh,
Right.
Are we like initiative or
Yeah.
we just
Yeah,
react?
We did
Jezreel, you're up
Oh,
next.
okay.
I'm gonna go right and go through this little hole here.
How long is the timer? Do we know?
No, you do not know. All right. Next.
And as I move, I'm gonna roll perception to see if there's any traps or anything around.
Okay.
Where's my perception? There it is. 16.
All right. So 16. Yeah, you would notice that there is a like a pressure plate.
Have I gone over it or is it ahead of me?
It is ahead of you.
Okay.
All right. Next is Bouldaire.
Just an FYI, guys. You guys can dash as an
Yeah.
action. Just so you
Yeah.
guys.
I think I'm gonna take the dash action
I was using
Move
my action to look
60
for
feet.
traps.
All right.
and
Because what I'm
I
thinking
will-
is I use my action, look for traps, and make sure that the path is safe. And then once we have a path, you just take the whole thing. Either that or we all dash through it. If we activate a trap, we just take the damage or deal with it. And once we know the path, send you down it.
trying to go up because no confidence going further down.
Yeah,
that
Sylvia
pathway.
can't dash.
Yeah, you can. Anybody can dash. It just takes an action.
Yeah, not if I run into a trap. Sylvia's
You'll be
dead.
fine. Nah, you have
15.
like 2 or 3. Yeah, that's fine. You'll be fine.
I'll say I've moved. I think that might be as far as I can go.
Okay.
don't know.
Yep.
You can go 60 feet if you're dashing.
Yeah, I'm dashing, but
And you
I
still
think
have
like
like
that is
another while.
That should
okay.
be like 30. You should still have another 30.
Yeah, that was like 30.
All right, my bad then. All right. Here. Also, do these walls seem very thick?
I mean, they're walls, they're stone walls. So yeah, they could be thick. But they're not you're not gonna be able to break through them if that's what you're asking.
Yeah.
Even if
Nah,
you could, I
cheat
wouldn't
the
trust
game.
it.
Yeah.
It's made for us to be sabotaged
Yeah.
if we break the rules. So I wouldn't trust it.
Checking up this pathway.
All right, Bouldaire, as you go that direction, a pit opens up beneath your feet
Alright.
and the floor collapses, dropping you into a pit.
Do I
Take
get
1d
like a save or anything for that?
It's 1d6 falling damage.
That's
Why are we checking for traps?
You're making him roll for his own damage? Diabolical.
well, it's a good thing I rolled 1.
Okay, good.
I could be petty and take use stone's endurance to take none, but nah.
Is that like a one-time
Better
thing, or
to
can you
say that.
constantly use it?
I can use it 2 times.
All right, Sylvia, it's your turn.
Sylvia's just gonna follow Bouldaire and just stay right behind him.
Okay.
You gonna
Grab
use
my
your dash
character.
action too?
Yep, she's gonna use her dash action.
I
Yeah, she's
mean,
just gonna stay right behind him.
A question. So I know we all have remove actions. Or move speeds.
Mm-hmm.
It amuses me that we use them through walls. That's not a question. I should say I have
You have a statement.
weird. I was gonna ask why, but I'm like, I don't give a why. But it's just I find it funny that we're just like, I can move 30 feet. Well, these walls.
the range,
Properly.
right?
So I was saying I'm moving out properly, 10 feet,
These walls are a
5 feet.
suggestion, not a rule.
another 10 feet,
That's the case. We could just break them.
15, 30, 35. Yeah,
The
so
grid on here is
actually-
also weird because this square is 5 feet, but then if I measure it slightly different, it's 10 feet.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's why I'm
So-
not being too picky.
Yeah.
All right, Briz-Atar, you're up.
What I want to do.
Move.
Go the same
Different.
direction as
It's
everybody
only
else, or
20
you want to go
feet.
somewhere else?
I'm going somewhere else, and kind of. I'm going this way.
Are you
Up
checking
this
for
way.
traps or are you just going?
I'm just going. You guys made it seem that I can't get hit at all, so I'm just gonna go. Like no, like not even. It's like okay, I got this. Boom, just go. And I can dash farther than everybody here, so
Do you have 35 feet?
no, I can do my regular movement, my action, and then a bonus action as well. Perks of a
second
rogue.
level?
Yeah, cunning action as my bonus action. I could use it to dash.
Wow, Monk gets a worse version of that at like 4th level.
I mean that's technically 85. So I'll do the 90 right there.
Okay. All right, and we are back to Verity.
Yeah, this place is kind of a dead end. I will guess just head over here.
With your movement, I don't know if you can get through that wall to there.
Yeah, I probably end up like somewhere over here.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, you might be
Um,
able to go into like this section here.
All right, Jezreel.
I'll
Wait,
dash though
this
and
section.
just catch up with them.
Okay.
Well, I know there's the pressure plate here. Can I see if there's like a wall or whatever on this side, on the other side of it?
You step inside and now you're a chaotic evil woman.
I know that reference.
I'm just like, do I want a chance? Do I want a chance trying to jump over it? I'm gonna assume there's no like rocks or anything. It's pretty much just a dirt ground.
Yep.
What do I have? Okay, first I'm gonna I'm just gonna nope, that's the wrong thing. I'm gonna step back a little ways.
Yep.
Just in case. And then I'm gonna use my short bow and try to shoot at the pressure plate.
Okay. Roll me a short bow attack.
8.
It hit. All right. So when you hit the pressure plate, a blade swings across the path.
Across the path over the pressure plate? Like in
Mhm.
that little not okay. Well, it's a good thing I backed up. Does it look like it could be pressed again? Can I tell?
Yes. Yes, it does look like it could be pressed again.
Okay, well. I already moved and attacked, so that's my turn.
Well, you can still move.
A little bit.
I mean, I think it would be
It only
Let me
moves like
see.
10 feet.
because I was here. I mean, it's literally just taking me back to where it was.
Well, it's better
Alright.
than
So, because I have two options. Either I could move back to where I was, chance trying to jump over that pressure plate, hope that it's not enchanted so that if you, like, even if I jump over it, that it doesn't have some weird enchanted force field around it, that if you hit it, I don't get attacked.
I doubt there'll be like
we're novices. I don't think they'll be there.
undodgeable traps.
I don't know. Okay, we'll see what
Except for
happens.
pitfalls.
I'm just gonna go back to where I was, and then that'll be it. We'll see what
All right.
happens. Can I just
Bouldaire,
say
you're up.
I don't like when Aliya smiles when I say stuff because
You're
I'm
just
thinking
giving her
through my
ideas.
options and she's just there smirking.
All right, Bouldaire, you are in a pit. What are you gonna do?
Well, it's gonna be pretty easy to just do like a little bit of a hop up, grab the ledge, and then pull myself out.
All right.
I was gonna say
Because
hold
this
action, let me use you as a step stool, but
it's
okay.
it's like less than 2 feet. It's around 2 feet. I could
Yeah.
jump that. Yeah, sorry.
Oh yeah.
All right, so I hop up, pull myself up this way, like son of a mother, and then I go. Oh, I'm gonna use. May I will still use dash.
From Verity's point of view,
Oh, wait,
she
I
ran
see
down this hall
There were
monsters.
there were
Out-
velociraptors.
out
I'm
from a
going
pit.
to-
Bouldaire just like
That is the
And then
cutest
I'm going to
velociraptor
see
I've ever seen.
these dinosaurs and yell out to the group,
Velociraptor.
"We got some fun!"
Can I hear that from where I'm at?
It's Bouldaire, probably.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. Bouldaire is
alright,
pretty
so
loud.
so we hear Bouldaire just yelling, just like, what the hell did they run into? I got a sword. They
I
got
yelled out,
fun.
"We have some fun!"
All right, Sylvia, you're up next.
Alright, Sylvia's just gonna jump over the hole and just go another direction, leaving
Just
Bouldaire
not
to
even
handle
gonna
it.
help Bouldaire. Wow.
Do you want me to roll jump over it or just jump over it?
Roll to jump over it. Yep.
Alright, which one? Acrobatics or athletics?
You can pick.
Alright, acrobatics. 21, 18 plus 3.
All right, you can make that.
Alrighty. And let's see. Boom. And she's gonna jump back over it to go help Bouldaire.
All right.
Do you want me to roll again or use the same?
Yeah, roll again.
Well, I gotta jump at an angle, so it would make sense
Yep.
to roll again. Let's see.
Dude, you
Hopefully
die.
14.
Okay, you can still make it.
14.
Practically stepping on Bouldaire there.
Oh, that's fully intent. Let's see. So it's like 10 feet of movement. I'm just gonna cast Vicious Mockery.
All right.
On
She's just
Bouldaire.
gonna look over Wisdom saving throw of 13 on number 2.
That is a nat 20.
Oh.
Yeah, so they don't take any damage. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. All right. After Sylvia, it is the Velociraptor's turn.
Oh, I saw raptors.
Should have kept
All right.
running.
The first one moves to attack. And Bouldaire, you're right in front. So let's see. That is a 17 to hit
Yep, that hits.
and a 16 to hit.
That hits as well.
And that is 6 piercing damage and 6 slashing damage.
That would be 12 damage. Okay. Let me double check. I'm gonna use Stone's Endurance to just take 6 damage total.
Okay. The second Velociraptor has a 17 to bite and a 13 to claw.
On me.
Mm-hmm.
The 17 has, the 13 does not.
All right, and that's 7 damage.
Let me just double check Stone's Endurance. It's just 1 thing of damage, yeah. So I take the 7 damage.
All right.
Because I'm not raging.
2 more Velociraptors show up from the blocked where you can't see. And 4 isn't going to make it to you, but 3 does.
Verity's going that direction because I'm not. I can't attack
Mhm.
anyways.
That is
Like-
a 19 to bite
Yep,
They can take them.
and a 13 to claw.
miss.
So that is 5 damage.
Alright. I'm at 11 now.
Ooh.
All right, so let's see.
I think
It
Briz-Atar.
is Briz-Atar's turn.
I am going to continue on with my movement. Wait, actually, let me see how much that is first before I do that.
So are we measuring along the walls or
Sometimes. 50
Hey, I'm
50,
doing
feel
it
it out.
legitly, all right?
You can check for traps and dash.
That's true. I can take my action to check for traps or any deviations in the wall in case it's like a hidden compartment
All right.
as I'm moving along.
Okay.
And then is this a wall right here in front of me, or can I continue moving forward that way?
Yeah, that looks like a wall.
It's a wall.
There's a there's a wall there.
I would have to. Okay, I have to move down then. All right.
All right, and if you're using your action to check for traps, then you are going to notice a pressure plate on the floor in front of you.
I am going to reach into my pocket and drop a ball. I throw. Not gonna drop it. I'm gonna throw a ball bearing on there. Have
'Kay.
like what 99 of those freaking things. It's fine.
But wouldn't
Okay.
you using your perception be your action? Or does the throwing of the ball bearing not count as an action?
It should technically count as an
Object.
action. Eh.
Can it count as
It's
a
a little
bonus action?
weird.
Because I haven't taken my bonus action yet.
Because object
Yeah.
interact is technically free the first time.
Yeah, I'd say you could do that one.
So if it's not an attack with the weapon, then it can count as part of the action. Depending on circumstance.
Yeah, it's more circumstance. All right. So as you do that, arrows fly from the wall in front of you.
They still would hit me.
Yes. So that would be a DC 15 dexterity saving throw to avoid.
You can add your inspiration to that.
That's a D4, right?
I think it's a D6.
It's a D6. That doesn't count for guidance, right?
No, guidance is for checks, not saves.
Got it. That
What about the
is-
card, the sanctuary, which does not count because it's an inanimate object?
Sanctuary. It would only work. I don't think it
That's
works on
19.
traps.
Okay.
All right, so you're able to dodge the arrow that comes flying by.
And then was a bonus action, correct? To throw the ball bearing?
Yes,
or-
and you used your action to look for the trap.
Okay, so then that's technically my movement because I only have 5 movement left, so I'm not going to.
Which would just put you, unless you want to try to go around that corner.
Yeah, I could
Just
I could,
hug the corner.
I could only go towards the trap, even if I do try to do
Yeah.
it. The jump across,
Yeah.
it's not going to be.
It'd be rough.
Yeah.
You already have to jump at a diagonal to get over it.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. And that's the end of my turn.
All right, Verity, you're up.
From here, I'm going to cast Healing Word, targeting Bouldaire.
Okay.
So that's 9 HP back.
Woo!
And I'll use my bonus action to harness Divine Power and get my spell slot back for that.
Okay.
And then I'm going to head down this way.
Poor Bouldaire defend for himself.
I healed him. He's got a rage. He'll be fine.
I mean, worst comes to worst, he can always pick up Sylvia and throw her out of a
That's as
Velociraptor.
far as I can make it for now, I think.
All right, and then Jezreel, you're up next.
I'm gonna chance jumping over the pressure plate.
All right. Give me
And I'm gonna-
athletics or acrobatics.
For acrobatics, it's gonna be 18.
Okay. Yep, you can make it across.
Okay. How much movement speed would that leave me? I don't know. Do jumps count as an extra space of movement, or is that just if I like dashed?
A jump is 5 feet per 5 feet, so it's not.
Okay, so
Yeah.
just regular movement?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna keep moving forward.
Alright.
And I'm gonna that's not promising. I'm definitely no, I lost my dice. I'm gonna use my perception.
Actually, you're also a rogue. You can check for traps and dash too.
Mhm.
You can do both.
You can move total 60 and check for traps and
Yeah.
Sure, I'll do that. Perception was it's 17 plus 2, so it's 19 for perception.
All right.
Um,
So you don't see any traps ahead of you.
So would my perception would that only last for like this one or my entire turn?
It'll last for your turn.
Okay. Well then I'm just gonna keep going around. Which I think it would take me about this corner.
All right.
On to Sylvia.
Isn't Bouldaire after you?
Oh,
Bouldare's
Bouldaire.
next.
Yep.
Either way,
Bouldaire
they're
and
both
his
together.
children.
All right,
Huh?
Bouldaire.
And his
All right,
5 children.
I'm gonna rage, and then I'm gonna yell, all your bastards are dead! As I swing with my great axe at the first Velociraptor.
All right.
That's 15 to hit.
That hits.
Doing 12 plus 3 plus 2, so 1. Oh, almost fell. Oh, come on, son of a mother.
You can also use a pig pan in a pinch.
I got
All right,
so
so
many
that's-
medication.
8 plus 5, that's 13 damage to the first Velociraptor.
All right. So the first Velociraptor, that was a devastating strike. It is dead. Like you cleaved right through it.
Awesome. And I will be looking at the others. Although I know they don't understand me, I'm gonna say, you're all next.
Say it in Draconic.
Oh yeah, wait, no, I don't have it. I have common and giant. I'm not exactly very smart.
Say it in Giant. It might sound a little more intimidating.
Sure, yeah, I'll say that in giant, which here.
Sounds like
I'm just googling giant language.
So intimidating. All right, Sylvia, you're up.
I said
Alright,
you are very
At the
nice.
bonus action, I'm gonna give Bouldaire bardic inspiration, just sort of sort of stand up on tiptoes so I can get closer to the ear and just go, "You got this."
Okay.
Then I'm just gonna take my
Yeah,
rapier and just
best
stab
friend.
past Bouldaire,
Yep.
and at number 3.
Okay.
Let's see. Oof, 10 to
Is
hit.
there a noticeable
That is a
audio difference when I
miss.
do this?
So Sylvia's
Become
not doing
a
well
little bit
today.
quieter.
All right. It is the second Velociraptor's turn. And he's going to move up and attack Bouldaire. Bouldaire, you are huge and in the way.
You're raging though. You'll be
Yeah.
fine.
I'm at least raging this time.
Yeah.
I got that going for me, which is nice.
And you have 9 more HP.
That is true.
All right. That is a 19 to bite and a 17 to claw.
They both hit.
And 8 damage and 5 damage.
That is 13 damage total. Have that is 6. All right, I'll take that. Yeah, raging is nice.
Yeah. All right. The third Velociraptor attacks as well.
Especially if you take Bear Totem.
Yeah,
Rar.
I'm taking bear totem.
That is a
Just-
6 to bite
This is, that misses.
and a 21 to claw
That hits.
and 5 damage.
All right, so have that go 2. All right.
And fourth Velociraptor is going to try to move past Bouldaire and attack Sylvia.
Would that open an opportunity attack?
For Bouldaire, yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, then I'll do that.
But only if you mention it.
Yeah, I'll take that opportunity of attack all day. That's a dirty 20.
Okay,
Nasty
that
20.
hits.
That is a 5 plus 5. That's 10 damage.
All right. So you hit that thing with your axe on the way by, and it practically just ran right into it, cleaved it right in half.
Hell yeah.
And next is Briz-Atar's turn.
I am going to take this opportunity to jump over this pressure plate.
Okay.
And I am going to run at an angle to where I can jump off this wall and propel myself this way.
All right. Acrobatics, please.
My favorite one. Let's see. Ha! That is 24.
All right. You can make it.
I have a +5 to acrobatics.
I had my fingers crossed.
That you wouldn't make it.
Yep.
I gave you an extra copper.
You
All right. And
You
I'm gonna
stole my food.
I paid you back for it. Double what it was worth. And I'm gonna use my action to check for any more traps or hidden compartments.
Okay. So you
And-
don't see anything at this point.
And there's a below me, right, on this one.
Yep, you can go that way. But as you go towards this direction, you notice there is something off about the floor.
Yes, no clue. Can I ask how much time has gone by in game time?
18 seconds.
This is our third round. So
18 seconds.
yeah, 18 seconds.
It's
60
hard for me to
seconds.
keep track because we're all going. It's technically simultaneous.
I want to take a side step back, pull out my rapier, and poke the floor, and see if then
Alright.
pull back behind the wall to see if anything happens.
All right. When you poke that, the floor collapses, showing a deep pit.
If I move back here, then that finishes off as much as I can move. So that'll be my turn there.
All right. And Verity, I believe you're next. Yep.
I will check for traps and keep going forward. I will a dirty 21 on seeing if there's anything around.
I was like, 31? What the hell did you do?
So as you
I thought it
move,
was a dirty 20, but it's a 21.
yeah, as you move forward, you notice that there is something interesting about the floor right there.
I'll just skirt around it
Okay.
and
Give me a dexterity check.
Why I feel like Jez is going the right way.
No.
13.
I'm like,
Yep.
maybe I am, but also maybe you are. It's
All right,
kind
you
of
can
a
make it.
toss up. Either way,
Right.
I think you and I are the one who's made it the farthest in the
I'll have
maze.
left around it.
All right.
Yeah, there can only be dead ends, so I'll, I guess, jump back over it and head this way.
All right.
And can I do athletics to jump over it?
Yes, you may.
Okay, I'm good at that. Yeah, I'm good at that. 17.
All right. You can make it.
Probably get to around here, and that's my turn.
Okay. Jezreel, you're up.
All right. Well, start things off. Perception is 17.
Yep.
I'm gonna
I hope to finish this maze.
dash again.
Okay.
While keeping an eye out for traps.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll go here. Well, no. Yeah, that's about 30. It's fine. Cool. We'll just yeah.
So as you do, you come across 2 more velociraptors.
Just gonna like curse under my breath and draconic. And draw. That's I think I'm just gonna go with good. Obviously I can't attack right now. But I think I'm just gonna go with my short.
I mean, you
I'm mostly talking to myself. But
Yeah. All right. Next up is Bouldaire.
All right, and I'm cleaving at one of these velociraptors.
All right.
Let's go with number 3.
Yep.
Right, that is a good old fashioned 16 to hit.
That hits.
Perfect. Doing 9 damage.
All right. Man, you hit that thing hard. It is, you could hear like devastating crack in some of those bones.
Good. Perish.
All right. Sylvia?
Sylvia is just going to stab again.
All right.
Even worse this time. 8.
Yeah, that missed. Bouldaire, it's just
Yeah,
in
she
your
really
way.
should stick with words. She really should just use her words.
So, Velociraptor 2 over here is going to lash out, and that is a 15 to bite Bouldaire and a 20 to claw.
The 15 is my AC. So
Okay.
I don't remember how we want to play that, but isn't it that
That
one's a
hits.
miss? Okay.
Pretty
Alright,
sure that hits.
they both hit.
All right. That is 6 damage and 4 damage. The next Velociraptor is going to attack as well. He's not feeling so great, so that's a 14 to bite and a 5 to claw. So he misses you entirely.
Yeah.
And then this Velociraptor over here is going to move to attack Jezreel. That is a 23 to bite and a 17 to claw.
So I forgot I muted myself. They hit.
All right, so that's 4 damage and 3 damage.
So 7 total.
And this Velociraptor is also going to move to attack. And that is 15 to bite and a 10 to claw.
On me again. Yeah. The bite hits, the claw misses.
So that is only 4 damage. And Briz-Atar, it's your turn.
I forgot I muted because there's a car driving by with the music heckin' loud, and I have my door open. I'm gonna jump across though. I'm gonna take my action, acrobatics really quick to do that, and then I'm gonna take my action to check for traps and all that stuff still.
All
And
right.
that is 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
All right. So you managed to jump across the pit trap and not land on a interesting section of ore.
And is there an opening above me, or is that a wall? That's a wall. Okay, never mind. I want to jump over that as well,
Okay.
and then continue my movement up while checking for traps and hidden compartments. Okay, so then, and is that an opening this way up from the pit?
No.
So this is the wall up above the pit too.
Mhm.
Okay. In that case, I will take the rest of my movement to go back
Hang
to
on.
this.
Hey, look, there's a.
Oh, there was one that way. Okay, and I'll go back this way, jump back over, and then jump back over there.
Okay.
It's hard to tell because it's like the way that it lines up.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I couldn't tell either.
You should put like little arrows
Seriously,
for where
Not-
there's
not a bad idea.
sections we could go.
Okay.
Yep.
So then I still should have movement.
You
to
live
go
and you
up.
learn.
All right. Do you still have movement?
I do. I still have quite a lot of movement.
Were you dashing?
Yeah, I'm gonna be dashing. I'm
Mhm.
actually gonna be running out of movement pretty quickly.
You should
Yeah.
measure it out
I just did that.
because you have for you did just there. Well, technically, because you didn't technically go all the way like over here, so I wouldn't count that because
Yeah, but
technically
you didn't
speaking,
count over here, so.
yeah.
Yeah,
So so
that's-
it would count from here to here and back and then up.
But it'd be more like right here, back here, actually.
Man, guys, I hope we get to the middle of this thing before before time runs out.
Before we
Yeah.
all die.
Yep.
Bouldare's gotta be on his last leg by now.
I'm at 12 out of 30.
I'm at
Can't-
11 out
Can't
of 22.
Sylvia heal too, though?
Nope, not yet. I haven't taken any healing spells.
Verity, you're up next, right?
Hmm.
I will be same as before. Check for traps. Run ahead. That is a 13 or 14 to check for traps, and I'm just gonna go all the way around here, and I'll jump over the pit and get up here a bit.
Okay.
For athletics, that is a lot. 16.
Like that.
Where'd the pit go?
I'll end up right about there.
Well, Verity didn't trigger it. They just jumped over it.
Hmm.
So there is no pit.
It
I
was
All
there
throw a
and then it
ball
wasn't.
bearing over the labyrinth into the pit. No,
All right, Jezreel, you're up.
All right.
Kick these critters out.
Velociraptors are notoriously weak to fire. Don't you remember the meteor? I do.
Yeah, I'll
This
use my
is
breath weapon.
Peak situation to use
I'm
it.
using my breath weapon. Yeesh. I was like, do I want to? What if I need it later? But I have 2, so it's fine.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna use my breath weapon. So it has to be a dex save of 12. Do I still roll to attack?
No, they just
Oh.
have to beat the deck save.
you have to roll damage. That's about it.
That's a 3.
It hits both.
Yeah, it's each creature. It's a 30-foot line, 5-foot wide.
And
Exactly
that's
the
a
corridor.
4.
Okay, which was my 10? I need my 10. So that's 6 fire damage.
Okay.
Would I roll for both or just one? Because there's 2 creatures.
I'd say just roll once because fireball could get really tricky later if you roll for every
Yeah.
single one.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's 6
I
damage.
used fireball on 150 creatures. Oh no!
Look, I'm just
Congratulations, you
saying,
played
if
yourself.
the ball bearing thing is circumstantial, that could
Roll
also be circumstantial.
1,200 d6
Go to boom.
and
All right.
go straight to jail.
Not pass go. All right. So they are both looking a bit crispy.
Getting fried Velociraptor for dinner tonight.
All right,
If I see
everything?
fried chicken on the menu tonight, I'm knowing what it is, and I will buy some.
The game master just like, you know what? They cooked this perfectly. Might as well use it.
All right, Jezreel, is that everything?
Yeah, I don't have bonus actions.
All right, Bouldaire, you're up.
Alright,
bonus
I am
actions.
going to attack number 2.
All right.
And I'm going to request Sylvia out of character to not attack number 3. I have plans for it.
Oh, come on.
I'm going to duct tape it to my face.
Son of a mother, that is
Uh,
yeah, that's a
Okay.
9 to hit.
That missed.
Son of a bitch.
Damn the
Yeah.
plans. Go for it.
Meg,
I
guys,
just
this
have
time
plans
you're
for
gonna
number
ears
3.
really
I
well.
don't care about number 2.
Okay. Okay, rapier again.
I had a character that wore
For the
a
highest
fox's
damage of everything I
armor.
have. Hey, dang it, it's another 8.
Ah!
I am no longer rolling on D&D Beyond. I'm going to switch to my
I
actual
thought we'd
die
already
method.
established
Yeah,
that
we-
we'd stop that.
Why do you guys do this to me?
I don't have a good spot to roll my die.
Get on the floor.
Unlike D&D Beyond,
The
in
floor is
real
like
life,
2
you
feet
can
away.
do clickety
Less,
clackety.
actually.
I roll to
D&D Beyond is on the
attack
DM side.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay. So it is Velociraptor turn. This Velociraptor who has yet to be hit is going to attack Bouldaire, who keeps missing. And that is an 18 to bite. And
Yep.
a
Velociraptor just thinks it's a god.
18 to claw.
Yep, they both hit.
He's down.
And
Not
5
yet.
damage. And 5 damage.
Alright,
for a
so
total
5
of
damage
5.
total.
Does that mean he has like 2 HP left, right?
7.
Oh,
I mean, 7's 2 HP, but it's standing up.
All right.
And you
This
can
will-
realistically double that. to 14.
This Velociraptor on its last legs rolled a 6 to bite
That's a miss.
and got a lucky claw in 16.
Yep.
Your armor class is
Goodbye.
16.
Nice knowing you.
No, my AC is 15.
And that was 4 damage.
All right,
Yep.
so I'm at 5 HP. We'll see how this plays out.
And
Wait, you're still alive?
Jezreel. Yeah. Also, remember, guys, you can call out for help from the healers.
Well, not only that, can we
Bouldaire has
hear
too
each
much
other
pride.
over the walls?
Yeah.
Because healing word, I don't think that's based on sight. It's a word.
Check the
No, it is. It
descriptor.
is a creature of your choice that you can see within range. You have to see them.
Boulder's gonna say, if I'm gonna die, I'm taking you with me. I'm ready
Alright.
for my next.
Jezreel. The first Velociraptor only manages to claw you,
Okay,
and that is 6 damage.
rude.
And the second Velociraptor yeah.
Does it take
Didn't roll
an
anything
action?
above a 9.
What?
Didn't roll above a 9. Like, that was the
Okay.
highest it could get. So
Okay.
you got missed.
Does it take an action to call for the healer?
No.
Ah.
You can just holler. Alright. Briz-Atar, you're up.
Obviously taking my action to check for traps and hidden compartments.
Okay.
I don't think we need I don't think we need to specify that at this point.
Yep, that's all my movement right there.
Alright. Verity, you're up.
I will take out my shield and just say, Ari, they sound really hurt. Can you do something? And I will give you both 5 HP. Using Channel Divinity, Preserve Life as my action.
Woo! 5 HP. I'm at 10.
Yeah, it's more than nothing.
Yeah.
So Jez and Bouldaire getting 5 HP?
Yep.
Just wanted that clarified. I mean, not that I need anything, but just wanted to make sure. Has Sylvie been hit at all yet, or no?
No.
No.
Okay.
She's
Sylvia has
hiding
not taken
behind
a single
Bouldaire.
point damage. So
Alright,
Sylvia's
Verity,
been
you gonna
hiding
move?
behind Bouldaire this entire time.
And since I've already checked for traps down this hallway, I'll just head to the end of it.
Okay.
And then that's gonna be my turn. Because
Alright.
I don't have an action.
Cool.
As soon as I see the chest, I'll just call out to everybody. I found it. I'll get it in a second. Because I
Alright.
am not sure about traps.
Next is Jezreel. Jezreel, you're up next.
I know.
Okay.
We're begin.
Checking my mic over here.
No, you're sorry.
Like you didn't even react. You didn't move at all. You just stayed the
Well,
same.
because I was thinking I knew it was my turn, but I heard them talking, and now I'm just like,
Still got to kill those things before you run off.
Now I know.
I don't think you would have heard. Yeah. Verity yelled it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would have heard it.
I think the only person who probably
Uh,
wouldn't have heard it would be me, because I'm pretty far.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, even
I
if she
didn't have
wasn't
an
like yelling
action.
really loud, there's like a wall technically between us,
Yeah.
technically speaking. I'm gonna try using my short bow,
Okay.
but I want to try and see if I can shoot it so that they're pretty much one in front of the other. I want to see if there's a way that I can shoot both, meaning like through one into the other.
Yep. So I'm
Would I need 2 attacks or what?
You're gonna have. You can use 1 attack for the shooting. I want you to roll to hit twice, and give me a dexterity check.
So, just to clarify, roll the d20 twice. One actual like damage, and then dex, or is it d20
Roll the-
once?
2
D20
D20s to hit.
Twice
Okay,
to
You have
hit.
disadvantage no matter what because you're in melee.
for the d20, the first one was a 10, the second one is 16.
All right.
Technically, the attacks are dirty 20 and a 14. For the attack, it's 9, and then dex with a 20.
No, don't worry about that.
Okay.
So you can get it through the first one, but it's not going to hit. Like, it's not going to hit the second one.
I was like, it's a long shot regardless.
Yeah.
But you know what? And then I'm gonna call for the healer, because just
All
in
right. And
case.
what's the damage on that?
It was 9.
Yeah, you killed it. So the first one dropped dead.
Yeah, and then call for the healer.
All right.
Because I'm not too proud to ask for help.
All right, Bouldaire, you're up.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the second one again. Try and kill
Alright.
that SOB.
But do I have to wait for my next turn
Finally,
for the
something good. 24 to hit.
nice?
Oh.
All right, that hits.
I have
For
no
that-
idea where my D12 went, so I have to roll it. Oh wait. No, never mind.
Do
Also-
it.
Anyways,
first
for
one.
the excuse me, really quick for the healer. Do I have to wait till my next turn for that to
No, you just have to wait for their initiative.
Oh, okay.
That is
instructions were unclear.
13 damage to that Velociraptor.
Ooh, yeah, it did.
The Velociraptor cast Cure Wounds on Jezreel.
Yeah.
You're the healer.
And to the other Velociraptor, I'm going to say this. Oh, wait, I'm not sure if this giant tongue translator is actual fucking giant. I guess giant doesn't have a lot of words. Son of a bitch, never mind. Yeah, no, like, yeah. Giant tongue is trash here. Like, it basically barely anything changes.
Okay.
Lickitung has failed you.
Like, the first 3 words of what I was trying to say is I'm going to, and then the translation, I'm going zo. Fucking
I'm
really?
going bozo mode. Let's go.
All right. You're threatening the Velociraptor.
Yeah.
Grr.
Okay. Sylvia, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna cast sleep.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
that'll
gonna make
probably
it
work.
even
Yeah.
creepier.
On herself.
I'm gonna cast sleep on the Velociraptor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait, no. Uh-oh.
Wait,
That's an AoE spell.
Yeah.
It's okay,
You're
I-
gonna
I-
It
try
is,
and
it is.
outlive you.
I can aim past it and catch it in the tail end of it.
How big is that AoE
Alright.
spell?
What is
Oh, yeah, it's 20 feet. No, I
so
can't
lost.
cast this.
Sleep is AoE.
Wait, let me see.
No, you cast it. Roll for it.
Yeah.
You
no,
son
what
Hang
does
on,
of
hang
a
on.
AoE mean?
Area of
area
effect.
of effect.
It's got a big old
Area of
circle.
effect, yeah.
Oh, that you.
Hang on. Hang
You
on.
can probably cast it at the back wall, but it still hits you.
It's still gonna hit. Yep.
Yep. Wait,
Roll
wait,
your
hang on.
saves.
Hang on. Let me roll. Let me check around the corner. Nope. So you see, the worst part is there is no save.
Yep.
There is
Yep.
no save.
Yeah,
It
you're
is
So
still good.
wait,
here's how it works.
Okay, roll low.
5d8,
Roll low.
and the total is how many hit points of creatures this spell can affect. Creatures within 20-foot point.
What
Yep.
damn level did you cast it at?
That's
One.
level.
No, that's first level. Sleep is a very good spell.
first level. All right, let me see. All right, hang on. Let me see.
The good thing is they're all go to sleep. Verity will collect the flag, and we're good.
Yeah, the walls will go back down, and everyone's just like,
19!
"What happened there?"
19! Okay, so I'm assuming the two closest get hit first.
Yeah, it's descending HP order, or ascending, so it's lowest to highest.
The Velociraptor has 1 HP.
Okay.
Try and guess how much I have.
How many?
10. So both of us
Okay,
are
so that's
asleep
11.
now.
That's 11. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I just said 19, so that
Yep.
takes 8 away from me. I'm still awake.
Yep.
I'm still awake. Here's what's gonna happen. That was my attack action. I'm gonna try and pick up the Velociraptor and run with it after the maze.
Oh, you.
Why don't
I
you
was
just
going
throw
to
it into
eat
the
it.
hole?
That was my plan. I was going to eat the damn Velociraptor. But no, you put me to sleep, you son of a...
These walls are gonna like lower back down, and the
Do
crowd's
I
just
need to
gonna
make
be
a
like,
strength check?
No,
What?
there's big screens. The crowd is
Yeah.
going wild.
the crowd's just like,
Do I need to make a strength check?
"Why?"
Uh-huh.
I'm not going
Okay.
to forget this betrayal.
16.
Gonna eat all your meat sticks.
Okay.
Can I pick it up?
Yeah, you can.
All right,
It's
I'm just
gonna
gonna
have your-
start carrying it
it's
with
gonna-
me out of the
It's
out
gonna
of the
have your
arena.
it's gonna have your distance, I think.
Okay. Okay.
Oh wait,
So I
does
can
that
move,
is that encumbrance? Because that's
I'm just
not
gonna
what
start heading that
encumbrance does.
No? Is it encumbrance?
Encumbrance reduces your movement speed to 5 feet.
I have 56 pounds on me and I'm unencumbered.
Yeah, so
I
you
have a
wouldn't be
strength of
encumbered
10.
by it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I would say it is gonna have your speed because it's not gonna encumber you.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. All right, so just
They
start heading
are small.
15 feet away. How long are you guys out for? Oh,
I'm
it
not
only
going to do this
lasts a minute.
betrayal.
It only lasts a minute.
Yeah, so I literally can't do anything
Yeah.
for the rest of this whole
Oh,
combat.
Do you want to know how long a minute is? Briz-Atar is just over halfway until Sanctuary goes away on him. It only lasts a minute. It's been 36 seconds.
All right, so Jezreel, you get 10 health points back from the healer outside.
Woohoo! Back 20.
And it is the Velociraptor in front
Okay,
of
they share a turn
Jezreel's
with the
turn.
healer, which makes me believe that the healers are also Velociraptors.
They don't check. But all right, so the Velociraptor in front of you,
Wait,
Jezreel.
Velociraptor clerics? It's Velocipaster!
Oh, that's a good one.
Okay, so that is a 17 to bite and a 10 to claw,
Bite hits, claw doesn't.
and that's 5 damage.
Good thing you got healed 10, huh?
The Velocipope.
All right, Briz-Atar, your turn.
Alright. I am going to same thing I've been doing this entire time.
So Briz-Atar, to your left, you notice that the ground is a bit funky.
Funky.
Straight down. I'm tired of floors.
Just gonna float.
So, did you jump over that or?
Oh, and this right here in front of me?
Uh-huh.
The weird
Oh, I
floor.
thought you meant this way.
Nope.
The
To
funky
your
floor.
left.
Okay, then yes, I will jump over that.
Okay.
That's all my movement, I'm pretty sure. Actually, I wouldn't even be able to make it right there. It would be right here.
So, Verity. You're up.
Check for traps. Come on. Don't fail me. Well, it didn't fail me. Natural 20.
All right.
Uh,
So,
trap.
there are no traps directly in front of you.
What about on
Um,
the way to the
Just above you.
chest
Like, if you go straight towards the chest, there are no traps.
and the chest itself?
So, the chest itself is not trapped. It does look a little interesting.
Cast detect magic.
It's a
So-
mimic.
Yeah, 50-50, it's alive. I've already used my action, so I only have a bonus action. I'm just gonna take out my mace and try and bonk it open.
Bug.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just bonk.
just getting the top of it open just in case it tries to attack.
Roll initiative.
No, you're already in initiative. Roll
No, I was.
a hit.
The floor swallows you up.
Dirty
Floor was the
20.
mimic.
Oh,
was
wait,
being
actually, it's more than
sarcastic.
that. 24.
All right. 24 to hit. That hits. Next, is that everything you can do?
Yeah.
Gotta yell out. I didn't find the chest.
I still think it's the chest. We just have to kill it.
I mean, possibly.
It is going to reach out with its pseudopod, and that is a 12 to hit.
Does not hit.
Okay.
High AC.
I think the highest in the party.
What's your AC?
20. Or, well, 18, but I can be a 20.
Yep.
I have Shield of
All right.
Faith.
Jezreel, you're up.
All right, I'm just gonna use my short sword and just stab at it.
All right.
17. No, 17 plus 4 is it? One.
That hit.
No, whatever. Short sword is 6. Sword for 8 damage. Total.
All right. It is dead.
Woo! Okay. Well, since
Still
it's dead,
slightly
I'm gonna.
crispy.
I wasn't gonna. I thought about like dragging it with and just gifting it to Bouldaire, but I'm not gonna. I'm rolling perception. I'm moving forward.
Are you using your action for perception? Because you just used
Or
your
would it-
action to
I
attack.
don't know. Yeah, no, never mind. I'm just gonna move forward. Words, not words. Brain function. Whatever. I'm gonna hope I don't find anything, but that would be technically 30 feet for me.
You still have
Well-
a bonus action dash. You can go another 30 feet.
Yes, and I don't want to dash because I can't roll perception. And so
I
if
mean, you have passive perception, right?
my passive perception, do I? It's 12. So like I don't know how much that would actually help me. So I think I'm just gonna move my 30 and just leave it at that just to play it safe.
Okay.
Because that's my turn.
Bouldaire, you're up. Oh no, Bouldaire's sleeping.
No, I'm down. Yeah,
Yeah.
down sleeping.
He doesn't roll anything to
Yeah,
try to wake up or anything.
Something's
like that.
got to wake you up.
Can't.
If you take
Sylvia
any
didn't
damage,
bother.
you wake up immediately. Or if somebody attempts to wake you up, you can wake up. But
Oh, which Sylvia
Yeah, that
didn't
would have
bother.
been cool.
Sylvia is just
Sylvia, you're up.
sabotaging us.
And it's surprisingly not the first time.
Yeah. We should probably turn on Sylvia.
It was an accident.
You didn't wake him up.
You could have
Didn't
been like,
think about it.
oh crap, my bad. Like, you good? Wake up, man. Nope.
I gotta get this
Just
Velociraptor out of
take
here
my
before
prey.
before it wakes up and kills us.
You could have thrown it into the hole.
It has 1 HP. We knew it had 1 HP. I wasn't even going to use my great axe. I was going to do an unarmed strike, aka I was going to grab it by the throat and bite it. I was going to
I want
rip
a
it
pet.
apart.
I want a pet.
It is not going to be a
They're
pet.
not
I
gonna
will
let you
execute
keep
this
that.
thing
I
the
didn't
second
want
get
it
the
to
chance.
attack us, so I dragged it away. There was a hole right next to you.
I'm going to execute that thing the second I get my hands on it.
All right,
Impossibly
Sylvia.
you.
No, we can make money off this thing.
No, it is property of the arena. We can't own it.
I'm selling
Okay,
it
guys.
back to them.
They're just going to take it from you, be like, why the fuck did you do that?
Oh. All right, Sylvia, did you move?
This is why we
Yes.
can't have nice things.
Precisely.
All right.
I think it
So-
being dragged might wake it up.
Oh yeah,
Where's the
true.
truck?
Dragging it. I'm
Bumping it off
carrying
the
it. I'm
rocks, and
carrying
off the
it
gravel.
No, he's carried it. All right, Briz-Atar, you're up.
over my shoulder.
All right.
Say just run
am-
past him.
Yeah, I'm going straight across.
Don't even
Straight
disengage.
down. Oh god.
Just dead end.
I'm
Keep
still
in
gonna take it.
mind, Verity did yell like I found the chest. not too long ago, and you
That's-
can probably hear
I don't
fighting
think
now.
I was close enough to hear that. I was
Yeah.
like almost. I was already on the other side of the map.
Yeah. Briz-Atar was like in the other
Is there
corner of the
any
map.
hidden compartments here or anything like that?
Did you roll perception?
No.
No. And then in that case, I'm rolling back this way, hiding behind the corner. And that will be
your own.
my turn, because I'm pretty sure that's all the movement I can do, right?
Pretty much,
Oh.
yeah.
I mean, if you're
Alright.
doing dash, then yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Verity,
back
you're up.
around to me.
Mhm.
I am going to not disengage, but I'm going to back up 10 feet.
Okay.
Is it going to attack of opportunity?
It's working on it. Hang on. I'll find the right one.
It's thinking
Alright.
about it.
That is a 7 to hit.
Nope.
I don't think that'll hit any of us.
No,
Nope.
it physically can't unless you have like a -4 to your dex and aren't wearing armor. I will guiding bolt it. I rolled a 24 to hit.
Okay. That hit.
Verity is just like, I really don't like killing things, but I'll make an exception. And I will shoot out a flash of red light at it, and it
Okay.
takes hopefully a lot of damage. Okay. I rolled 4, 4, 4, 4. It takes 16 damage.
All right.
Better than nothing.
And now it is the mimic's turn.
It is slightly glowing.
All right. Well, the slightly glowing mimic is going to. How far does it reach? No, you're back. Too far.
Oh yeah, I'm out of rage now, by the way.
Going to move backwards.
I wonder why.
Oh, the chest is
Yeah.
still there.
New chest.
And attack.
It poops out a chest.
That is a
It's a
25 to
big
hit.
chest.
Oh, that one does hit.
That was a nat 20, guys.
Oh, cool.
Woo.
How much damage?
That
2.
is 10 damage.
That's pretty decent.
Bludgeoning specifically. And you are also subjected to its adhesive trait. So it is
What
stuck
does-
to you.
That is.
You are grappled. All right, Jezreel, you're up.
Okay. Now I can roll my perception. So we're no, that was a 15. 18 plus.
Oh, and I'll yell the chest is fighting me. Just
See,
now
now
Briz-Atar
I can hear
knows.
that.
the
Yeah.
chest
I'm
has a
like
tongue. 17 perception.
Okay.
I'm gonna dash. Well, I guess I'm gonna step. I don't want to step on it. Assuming I can see it with a 17.
You can see it. Yep.
I'm gonna stop.
You can
'Cause
just jump over it.
Sure. My brain doesn't work. I'm gonna jump over it. Would that be
Mhm.
acrobatics?
It depends on how you jump. It's either strength or like acrobatics or athletics.
Yeah, I don't know, just jump. Just
So
jump.
then just do it.
I
Athletics.
don't know. What's here's
So
what-
Briz-Atar jumped and bounced off one wall and bounced off the other wall and then jumped across and that used that to jump across. That would be
Oh no,
acrobatics.
no, mine
Or
is just
do a sick
basic
backflip.
over the hole. So then it would be athletics.
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, 19.
All right,
19?
you can
No.
make that.
Kick off
30,
the
20.
wall.
Either way.
Ooh, you can still make that.
And then if I finish the dash, I don't trust this little teeth, but I think I'd be pretty much.
We get out of the arena and Sylvia's just like just eating a velociraptor like a goblin.
It's here.
If I see that, I will never take food from her again.
I will
Yeah,
fight
I'd
with
be
food.
there.
If I
That's
see
wh-
that,
that's
I'm
where I
casting
stop,
guiding
pretty
bolt
much.
immediately.
All right, next up is Bouldaire, who is still asleep.
Sleep.
That's 2 out of 10.
Yep.
All right, Sylvia.
Is it possible? Is it possible for Verity to yell loud enough to wake up Bouldaire?
If I
think it
knew.
requires like a physical connection.
If I knew, I could probably wake him up using thaumaturgy.
Don't make the
Because that's
floor
like
rumble.
megaphone.
Sylvia's moved her the
Alright.
the requisite amount of space.
You can't
Briz-Atar,
like
you're up.
drop the spell.
No, I'm still holding the raptor.
It's also not concentration.
No, it's not.
Once it's
Yeah.
cast, it's cast.
I am
Are you
going
just
to
leaving?
Wait, how far does thaumaturgy work?
I
Is it-
think
does it-
60 feet.
Do I have to see?
What are you trying to do with it?
Wake him up. Now that
You
we're
can
good
amplify
ways
your
away.
own voice and just yell.
Alright, so I think I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna amplify my voice and yell directly at Briz-Atar. Wake up!
Your voice is 3 times louder. You'll probably wake up the Velociraptor.
Yeah.
At
You
at
also need
Bouldaire or
Bouldaire.
at yeah.
At Briz-Atar. No, waking him up.
Oh, there.
All right, guys, I've got like no time left.
Is it my turn right now?
Yes.
Yeah, so my
Yep.
goal is to go boop 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 and maneuver myself.
So acrobatics across the walls or something.
Yeah.
No,
If
this
they
way.
try an attack of opportunity, they all have to make wisdom
Oh, this way.
saves.
I don't know which way I'm going.
Well, pick away, pick away.
I'll go this way, the bottom way, because I don't have to try to dodge 3 people.
Okay.
Well, I mean, technically you don't have to dodge. You just have to dodge the one if you went this way.
Oh man, this is not gonna work out very well. I'm just going backwards at this point.
Either way, you're going backwards. Just go.
Yeah.
Just go this way. It's less of a way to go. Not what I wanted to do. My bad.
You probably head back the other way once you notice. Did any of them try to attack with attacks of opportunity?
No.
Okay.
They're like, what the f was that?
I love
He
when you
didn't
try to
attack
give
first,
them
so they'll
like
let him
an
by.
accent. I think if you're dashing, you can go further than that.
I could actually, but I'm pretty sure at this point I would kind of figured that I'm going backwards.
Yeah, so just run back.
So
Yeah,
I
because you're already going
down
backwards. You might as well.
this way.
Wait, what?
Okay, so if you're not going to go that way, then your best bet is to then turn around and go this way because there's an opening here. and it
No,
looks
there's
like
an opening here.
There's an opening up there. I
Past
want to
them.
move. I want to move in more because I heard Verity say she's fighting something. So I want to try to work my way
Yeah.
that way instead of taking the long way that I went this way already, hoping
Okay,
that it'll
well-
connect me.
Well, then your best bet, because you were here, is to try to use your acrobatics to go across. But there's
Or
like
just
one,
run
2.
straight through.
There's 3. There's another one there.
All right,
I don't know
so
where it
that's your
went,
turn.
but-
Okay, pick
Yep.
fast.
Verity,
Yeah,
go.
that's my there. Go 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 go.
Yep.
I will guiding bolt again. I have advantage. 16 to hit. Does that hit?
Yes, it hits.
Okay. Okay. 11. 13 plus 6. 19 damage.
All right.
And it is still faintly glowing.
Okay. You are still grappled.
Yeah. Grapple doesn't, I don't think, give me disadvantage.
All right, and it is going to try to bite you. And that is a 7 to bite.
Nope.
Stucker.
And that is everything it can do.
Nice.
Jezreel, you're up. We
Ooh,
are out
nat
of time,
20.
guys.
Nat 20 for perception.
Okay.
I'm gonna dash through.
Pay attention to that flooring you saw earlier.
Yep, I know. Acrobatics check. Is a 15 to jump over it. Which way do I want to go? I think I'm just gonna jump across, just straight across.
All right.
Oh, can I see? Can I see what's here? So this is wall there. Okay.
Oh, you found the exit.
Oops.
the flag there? He's gonna make it all the way to the other side.
Yeah, I mean, is there? That would be hilarious if it was. I'm assuming there's not. So I'm
That's
just
where
gonna
Tiamat is.
yeah, I'm gonna go around here, and I think that's as far as I can move.
Sylvia and Bouldaire are probably just doing the same thing, right?
Yeah, that's my
No,
turn.
I'm
Bouldaire,
just-
you
I
do
did
wait.
yellow, so
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, but
Oh, I wake up.
I mean I yelled at
All
you.
right, I wake
Well,
up.
I didn't know that's
and
actually happening.
I'm gonna look around like, oh, that snake. And then I guess I'm just gonna wander around aimlessly. Maybe like go
Okay,
here.
it should go back over the
I don't
hole.
know.
Well, he doesn't know which way that she actually went.
Nope.
Yeah. No idea.
But now you're at a dead end.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just gonna wander around aimlessly.
Okay.
Well,
So did the Velociraptor wake back up?
Yes.
Just
Okay,
looks up at
so
you.
if I hit it on the head, will it knock it back out?
Probably kill it.
No, you'd
You
kill
do
it.
what?
Yeah, your unarmed attack
Right.
is gonna deal 1 damage and kill it.
I wonder if there was a way I could knock it out without killing it.
Well, he can just do a non-lethal attack. Just knock it out.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, using a melee weapon, you can non-lethal.
So I'm just gonna.
just punch it in the head.
Can we finish it, or do you want me to roll for it?
I think you could do that. You could just
Okay.
do that.
Yeah,
Just
I
knock
knock
the
it
head out.
back out. Yeah,
Okay.
and I just keep moving towards the exit.
All right.
Yeah.
I
but the
assume
exit
she
is
has
blocked.
the flag because she said she found it, but
It's
Yeah.
your
But the
last
exit is
turn
blocked.
of Sanctuary, so just get through them.
Yes, that's the goal. So then it's my turn. So that's 30 to get there.
Did it?
Yeah, I find out that it's a dead end. And that's once I get to like right here. That's literally like my movement right there just to get there.
Well, did
I
you
mean, I
use
could
your
literally-
dash?
I can literally move back. Like that's about it. That's with my dash. And that's for checking for traps too.
Jeez. right.
I'm fucked at this point because they come
Oh,
after
it's
me.
it's probably right through here. Did any of them attack of opportunity?
They did not do attack of opportunity because he did not attack first. They may follow.
So what you're saying is, if we don't attack them, we might not get attacked monsters.
What technically are they? I can't even tell.
Sand ghouls. I don't know.
Roll
Whose turn
me
is
a
it?
history.
There's something.
Is it back to Verity's turn?
Yeah.
damn it, you got it in.
I am unfortunately out of spells, but I will just bonk it.
Okay.
Bonk.
Mace time.
What is
Do you
my
have any, do
history?
you have any weapons?
Yeah, I have my mace.
That's
Natural
22.
20.
Nice.
All right. Well, that hit it. And you
Yeah.
get to do double damage.
That is actually double damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 16.
All right.
Max
It is not
roll.
looking good. Does not look good at all. So it is going to try to bite you.
No.
Mhm.
That is an 8 to hit.
Nope.
Oh my gosh, this thing can't roll.
It's just like
nothing.
crunching on her armor, and
Oh.
she's just
Stop it. I'm gonna have to buff that out later.
All right, Jezreel.
Okay.
I think you have like one of the best chances of getting here.
Okay. Perception is 17. I'm gonna. Is this an opening here? Is this wall?
There. Oh, that is an opening.
Okay. I'm gonna open the opening and go through.
Okay.
Using my dash. This would be roughly here that I would land. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Bouldaire, you are awake. Slightly lost.
Right.
Damn. Sorry.
I guess I'm just gonna dash and go all the way probably to low here or something like that. I don't know. I just know that you guys are probably gonna be able to get the freaking chest.
Yeah.
I don't know where I'm supposed to.
Hoping one of you can get to me real quick.
Ah.
Dude, you're gonna kill that thing before we even get there, dude.
All right, Sylvia, you
far do you-
cannot leave the arena yet. Because the shield is up in place.
Would I have brought my backpack in with me, possibly?
Not likely, no.
So I don't have rope on me. All right. I think I'm just gonna leave the Velociraptor there and try
Dump the
working my way back in the
Velociraptor
way.
into the backpack.
Okay.
And just try and go down the way Verity went.
Okay.
Yeah,
Do you
I
know
gotta
which
zoom
way
in
that
real
was?
quick. I saw the initial, but nope.
Okay, so you don't know where you're going.
So I'm just gonna leave it there.
Well, at the very least, she would know that they met up here.
Yep.
And then Verity dipped.
Yep.
So that's about all that she would know as far as where Verity went.
Luckily, it's almost a straight shot.
Did these guys come and follow me at all? Or they stayed there?
I forgot they had their turn.
I'm gonna bolt by with everything I have. Like no
All the
no perception,
acrobatics.
Oh, 90
Like-
feet.
all 90 feet.
Okay.
And
I mean,
once
you're
get
just
to-
going back down places you've been, so
Yeah, once I get to them, I
You'll-
am using the walls to just try to jump overhead, and just
Okay.
I'm
you'll
bouncing
probably
back and
meet
forth
up
like
with
freaking
Jezreel.
Spider-Man. I'm just
They fly.
What?
Do the opposite, slide under them.
They fly?
They're flying, yes.
They're flying. Okay, so then in that case, that changes everything that's gonna happen. I'm
He's
gonna
gonna try to
slide
slide under.
underneath
Yeah.
the go across.
Hit him with the Call of Duty slide.
And then boom, boom, boom. And if
I feel like that should still be a
calculate
check.
correctly, I'm going to roll for it
I've
right
got 3 minutes, guys. I've got 3 minutes. And we're
now. Okay, so let me roll for that. Ooh, natural 20. Thank you very
Nice.
much. Oh,
All right.
I never get it for the cool stuff, except this time I did.
All right.
all right. Verity.
Back to
All
Verity.
right, I rolled a second ago. I got a 24 to hit it with my mace, and it dealt
right.
4, 5, 6 damage.
Helmet. Okay.
What?
So the mimic is critically injured. It's barely hanging on,
Don't
but
have a
it is
bonus
still
action.
hanging on.
Rude.
I think you get to me, like, within this turn.
All right.
Do we just skip over
Hopefully.
Bouldaire and Sylvia? Because neither of them are going to make it here.
So the mimic's turn. That is
This is where the mimic dies.
that's an 8 to hit. Come on,
Nope.
guys.
You could roll 10 higher and you still wouldn't hit me.
So it is no longer the mimic's turn. It is just Jezreel's turn.
Okay, I just rolled perception, and I got a 18.
Okay. Then you can tell Briz-Atar's up ahead.
Yeah.
You mean behind?
Yeah, behind.
I'm gonna go to the north and hope I don't hit anything.
Just run.
They float. I'm gonna.
You're huge.
I'll try the sliding thing. We'll see.
Your
what
head clips their
happens.
feet.
I don't think they have feet. They float. Maybe. Who knows? They're sand.
Are they myths?
Acrobatics. Dirty 20.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so
Well, I'm gonna roll nat 1 when I try to do it for them.
Right. can I? Can I roll again to go over that, or am I done?
That's
to
a
jump.
jump. Yeah, it's a movement.
Okay. So I can.
Yeah.
Doing acrobatics. It's an 18. So I'm gonna
Right
go
down to
this
that.
way.
Okay.
Briz can dash 3 times and get to me at least.
Well, we're here, so
Yep.
we'll figure out
What
next time if we
I
can
can
save
literally
Verity.
kill it right now.
I'm just gonna do this really quick.
Just
I mean,
finish our round and we'll
yeah.
start fresh next time.
If
Yeah.
a 14 lets me clear them, I can make it to right there.
All right, so a 14 will let you pretty much clear them. You are going to clip one of their bottom of their dust thing, and so they will follow.
Oh, dust methods.
Okay, but what about you also have to jump over that hole.
Yeah, I can do that. It's not a problem, really. That's
Nah,
an
what?
18 plus 5. Like, seriously.
Okay.
I'm just gonna roll to attack
It's
to
not
see if
hard.
I can kill it this turn. Because like it
We're just
will
gonna
be
keep adding
over.
things, and so Leah can't leave.
No, this will be like literally the last thing. 17 plus 4, so that's 21.
That hit.
4 plus 4.
That
I
It is
think?
dead.
6 damage.
Woo!
All right, yeah. Verity just being held in the air by this thing shoots off a guiding bolt and just die. Cracks open the wood on the top.
Ah. So
Yeah.
when the mimic dies, it kind of like flops over and oozes, and you
Gross.
can see a flag in the slime underneath.
I'm going to add my gold now because I will forget before next session.
Good idea.
Oh, same.
We were so busy doing stuff we forgot about the gold.
Yeah, I never forgot about the gold.
I never forget about gold. Yep.
Okay. So we're doubling all of it, right?
Yeah, anything
Yeah.
you bet
Cool.
Yep.
doubled.
Except for Sylvie bet 1 copper piece on the monster and lost it, and
you bet
Jezreel
2
bet-
I lost the
3 silver pieces on the monster and
Yeah.
lost it.
yeah.
All right, that was a hectic last like
But
few
hey,
minutes.
we finished it. It was great.
We're only like 48 minutes over.
You round the corner and you like holding your bow and you're like, I've got this, and Verity just bonk. No.
Well,
I really wanted to
You
make
missed
that
it by
sound.
1 HP. You missed it by 1 HP, and I was just dying.
Just in turn, I
alright,
was like,
let's-
come on.
Though
Kill
for that,
this
for all
thing.
that to last me for majority of this round just to get to this part, like it barely failed me. Like that's crazy that it lasts that long. That sanctuary,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
man, I should have taken
Sanctuary-
more risks to be honest.
Sanctuary is crazy as long as you don't attack anything. The second you try to attack anything, it's gone.
All right, so guys, for each of your fights, you will each gain 5 silver pieces as well.
That's-
But
That's chump change.
here's the thing. Every time you fight again, it doubles. So Briz-Atar and Bouldaire, because you fought in a party battle, add another gold to that.
So us as a party, each of us got
Each.
5 silver.
Yep.
Bouldaire and Briz
Got one
get an
gold,
extra
5
1
silver.
gold or an extra 5.
They got 5 silver
And
for
one
Five
gold.
their
silver.
first battle, and I
Okay.
got 1 gold for the second battle.
All right, I gotta
Alright.
go do adulting stuff. I'll talk to you
Yeah.
guys later.
All right,
Yeah,
bye.
same
ran
here.
Bye.
an hour and a half over.
Have a good one.
Yeah, yeah.